have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage? They really don't. Because he's big, strong, and powerful, a lot of times he makes his own way. They may not have to block as hard.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap to Willis. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Nothing. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Here's Willis. That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunky yardage picked up there.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Back. Crackle 80. Warriors 70.
Willis out of the gun. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On now the Miami field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's complete to Cook. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 52 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They run the counter with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Nice save, nice save.
Return all the way down to the 40.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, their own spot on the bench, and they're ready to play each and every week.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Seven Pirates. 19, 18, 5 in. 70 Rangers, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Willis. He's got a man, that's Marshall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And able to work his way down to the 16. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Pass all 80.
Willis from the gun on third down. That is caught.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck?
Dolphins touchdown. 2-2 Atwell. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Allen going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Come in! Let's go!
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught.
Come in!
Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Dolphins 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Okay, all right. You know what?
He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. First down, Miami. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards. Now Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Ah!
Is incomplete.
There.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out right here for Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Allen to throw once more. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh my God, that's a dot.
Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Bills 35. Dolphins 24.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, some strong running. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Last play of the half, Willis. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Now he's going to step up and run. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw, here's Willis. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Right back to the air again with Willis. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Here's Willis. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, Willis to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got him in. Complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing now is Allen. And it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here.
Oh, I had Dion. Oh, I had more too.
At 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir with an amazing diving catch. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Allen going to run with it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now Willis to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
An attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
Play fake. Here's Willis.
Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Right back to the air with Willis.
That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
U.S. tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts down.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board.
Willis will try and throw for this.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
My God.
Locate his running back open downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
That's good.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen.
No way he caught that.
Outside as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
No
And
way.
the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game.
Got him. Let's go.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, They bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Davis now to return it. Escapes the defender. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way. I think they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Pass complete to Shakir along the sideline. 23 yards the pick up there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Three quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Allen again. Allen going to run with it. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Alert, alert, alert.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up.
Allen will try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Dolphins 32.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on the 31-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
That's bullshit.
It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Dolphins first down.
Come back in. Come back in. 60. Buffalo 18.
Dolphins.
70.
Willis out of the gun. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Willis will look to throw it. Looking right side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That's good for 28 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Willis.
Thank you. Oh.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the gun, here's Willis.
That's not. No, it's not.
Coming in late. That might be PI.
As soon as he went for the ball, I hit him. Like, oh my God.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Right.
Nope, you got to work for it.
And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line. Second and goal from the 1.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there.
I should have stayed.
Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Would have been mine.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team win?
It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, the Bills look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Dolphins 40.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And there
I actually went up just so it wouldn't.
and he'll
That's
bring
all right.
it back all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
That's 2. I'm not gonna lie, that's 2. I ain't never had 2 for me.
Kickoff returns for
Before
touchdowns
on
in the
one
same
fucking game.
game.
That's crazy.
This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games at a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this.
Willis to try and throw for it.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Oh, that was right by his head.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Oh, I just threw it straight to him.
Intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
Damn.
Picked up by Fitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
I seen him for a second.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, You would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Let's go. Drop that.
Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
It's on. And I know he will not score.
From the gun, here's Willis.
Ah, that's supposed to be a drop.
It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to throw, Willis. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And he will take it in for a Dolphins.
We get the ball back.
Adam Troutman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis.
All right.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
56.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? Thank you.
And that's
Like
why
that.
you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to
The
make
game
that
don't
play.
be wanting me to
And
win
let's face
so
it
bad.
was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it.
Oh my God, here we go.
They need it. It's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game. This is 1st and 10.
I gotta play for real.
They'll start on the ground with Wright. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
So
and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. He's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Gosh, given the time of the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18 Cardinal, 18, Pioneer.
Willis to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Dolphins, first down.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And now an audible here into something else. Here's Willis.
His throw here is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Throwing, Willis.
That's mine! Damn, why did I switch?
Out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
I'll be selling myself.
70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Willis.
Oh, and a heck of an effort.
I was like, it's a Brown first.
Diving catch.
Time to
Dolphins
lock
going to
in.
take their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go. First and goal. Here's Willis.
And he's got it.
I done sold.
It's caught for a touchdown.
I think I just sold.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's going to let it fly.
No!
Complete on the deep ball.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
That's complete. It's Cook.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I lost this game. It's all right.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime.
Ain't gonna be enough. Good game, brother. Good game.
The half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's past the 30. He's past the 30.
I can't believe I just sold that.
Be taken down here. So no late touch.